Listen, if a man moved on fast, especially after a relationship, that can be devastating, right? The relationship or the marriage, you may be thinking, like, how is he able to move on fast? And I'm going to answer that for you. He was never emotionally attached in the relationship. And I know that may be a hard truth, especially for you, because you probably loved him deeply. But I want to talk to you about how a man moves on fast from a relationship. But also, I want to give you the closure that you may feel like you need so you don't seek that man out, because we're not doing that. We are not reaching out to no man for no closure, because guess what? He cannot answer the questions and he will not give you any peace, okay? If you're new here, welcome to Heal the New Sexy, where we discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. I'm a licensed therapist and coach. And I want to talk about when he moves on like you meant nothing. But I also want to confirm for you real quick that you meant something, okay? Don't allow someone's actions towards you make you feel like less than, or make you feel like you did something wrong. You didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna share a couple of truths with you, and if you need help, be sure to click the link in the description or the bio and schedule a coaching call, especially if you're like, Cynthia, we just got divorced and he remarried his mistress or whatever it is. Okay, sorry y'all. Ever since, gross facts, when you go through chemo, you lose your nose hair. And ever since then, it just be running. Sorry. Being authentic, be my authentic self, but I'm sorry. That's just what it is, okay? So listen, men don't move on fast. They detach early. Something that you may have noticed in either this last relationship or previous relationships, men usually stay physically, but emotionally they're outside, okay? Sometimes they even cheat, right? You see them withdrawing or pulling back, and that's because they are creating emotional space, right? Sometimes what many women don't want to hear is that most men exit emotionally first, okay? Long before they physically leave. And you probably already know that. Women tend to exit the same way, right? We don't cheat. We'll pull back emotionally. We'll do everything we need to do, and then we leave. Men will stay there physically, but emotionally, his mind across town. All right. Or he won't end the relationship. He won't end the marriage, but he'll start cheating. Okay. Listen, he's checked out during conflict. He stopped trying to repair. You bring an issue to him. He's not trying to hear it. He's not trying to repair it. He may be stonewalling you, or he's deflecting, or he's projecting. You bring an issue to him. He wants to tell you what issue he has with you. Versus in the past, you would say, hey, baby, this and this and this is going on. I want to work on this. And he's like, okay, baby, no problem. We definitely can work on that. He's not open to hearing you anymore like he used to in the past, okay? He stopped seeing you as a person and started seeing you as a resource. Okay. You guys built this beautiful home. You've built this beautiful family. All of a sudden, he starts moving differently with the money. You went from him taking care of the majority of the bills to him now trying to give you more financial responsibility, because you are funding his ability to do whatever it is he's trying to do, however he's trying to move on. He's seeing you as a resource. Not only does he see you as a financial resource, he may just see you as a sexual resource when he wants to have sex. So he stonewalls you emotionally, but when he wants to have sex, he'll sleep with you. So he doesn't care about your heart. He doesn't care about repairing the relationship, but he will use you for assisted masturbation. I said what I said and I meant it. All right? By the time it ended, he is already grieved. Nothing. Because he wasn't there emotionally. All right? You're shocked because you're still emotionally present. You're shocked because you're still fighting for the relationship. He has checked out. Okay? He's not shocked because he left months ago. You are taking, and this is the thing. I saw on TikTok where the young lady, husband, she was a stay-at-home mom for, 15 years. Husband decided that he didn't want to be in the marriage anymore, took her credit cards, cut her off, all that stuff. Baby, he had been planning that years ago, months ago. He had been planning that. And when a man moves on quickly, it's because he exited the relationship. He didn't physically leave, but he's been gone from the relationship for a while. And while he was gone, you were fighting for the relationship. And you know what? That dirty bastard allowed you to fight for the relationship. Yeah, you bastard. Yeah, you bastard. He allowed you to fight for that relationship. And you know why? Because it benefits him. The distress, the confusion benefited him. He allowed you to stay in that emotional space of chaos while he was building a relationship somewhere else. And you have to accept that. Okay? Listen, if he replaced you quickly, truth number 2, he was using you for regulation. A man who replaces you immediately wasn't in love, he was in self-soothing. You were his emotional stabilizer, his therapist, his ego supply. You're his comfort blanket. This is why sometimes women will tell you, do not build a man up. Because when you build him up, guess what? Then he leaves you for another woman. Why? Because that man wasn't truly connected in the relationship. He was using you as a supply. Ding, 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 ding. He was using your resources, your connections. That's what he was doing. It wasn't about love. Now, let me say this because I don't want people like, maybe a man hater. No, I'm not a man hater. I'm not a man hater. But we have to be honest that men are engaging in some poor behavior and that some men have been taught to use women. And as a woman, you need to be aware and conscious. Is this man with me because he loves me and we're locked in, or is he using me for a resource? If you have to, I'm going to say it like this. I believe there's nothing wrong with building with a man, but I believe the season has to make sense. Okay? If a man just got a divorce, that's not the time for you to be in his life. Move around. If you meet a man, he in his 30s, his 40s, his 50s, and he is still going through lessons that he should have learned in his 20s, move around. Why are you wasting your time in your life? Why are you helping him get his credit together? Why are you helping him get his credit together? Why are you financing his dream? Why? Why is he unable to do it himself? So then you come in his life, you do what you're supposed to do because, no. Take that back. Not what you're supposed to do, because the Bible says a man that findeth a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor. Okay? You operating as a wife to a man who's not showing up as a husband. So you getting his life on track only for him to put on his track shoes. We're not doing that. Okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And the truth is, oftentimes when you leave this relationship, even if he comes back, he's not coming back because he misses you. He comes back because he misses how he felt with you. You have to understand that you are favored, that there are good things that come with you. And even if you're not a Christian girly, because I got some girlies that have scheduled coaching calls with me and they're not Christian, but you have to understand that you're a good thing. You have to understand all the things that are inside of you that make you not even just a good woman, but you're a good friend. You're nurturing, you're kind, you're smart, you're intelligent, you're a problem solver. You have to know that about you. Who wouldn't want to be with you? But you have to understand that it's not just you pouring into him. He has to be able to pour into you. Hello? Listen, I want you to know that men don't grieve women that they use for comfort. They replace them. You try to figure out how it was that his life was at this level when you guys were together. You guys were building together. You did all of these things. It was so good, blah, 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 blah. And he leaves you for somebody else. You know why he left you for her? And it was easy for him to leave because he was done building. In the relationship, he went through a metamorphosis. And so now, since he's not that man that you met, he's somebody new to himself, even though he's not, because he hasn't done his healing work. Now he's showing up very differently. And that's why some of you say, he's giving her everything he promised to give me. I'm talking better than y'all saying anything. And I want to let you know he ain't giving her Nathan because he ain't got it. The only reason why some of these men look good, or your man look good, smell good, was driving good, was showing up to the job, was getting all those promotions because you was doing the resume. You was making sure that he was doing his homework. You was running the house to make sure that he had peace to be able to do the things that he wanted to do. And then he go over there and all right, let me go. Let me keep moving. Because y'all are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? Let me tell you something. You better start telling yourself the truth about that relationship. You're grieving him when really you need to do the work and look at yourself. Because if you can make that man that great, baby, what can you do for yourself? You better let him go over there. The trash that took itself out. Okay. All right. And okay. Now let's talk about this other truth right here. Because many of us has fallen for it. I've fallen for it for myself. I need closure. I need to know, why did he leave me? What she got that I have, what I don't have? What can I do? Yuck. When that man decided to go over there and be with her, bless them. Father God, I bless them in the mighty name of Jesus. Keep him over there, God, and send me the man that's going to love me, that's going to cherish me. I don't need no closure. When he walked out the door and the door didn't hit him where you split him, that was enough closure that I got. Listen, women want closure. Men want relief. That man don't want to go through that emotional thing with you. You crying and snotting like I am in this video. You crying and snotting over something. He don't want that. He don't want that. They want relief, right? He wants relief from being accountable. He don't want to have to tell you. He don't. Oh, and can I say this to you? Because I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. You said, Samantha, he told me I gained weight. He told me this. He told me this. He told me this. And when he left, he said, listen, that man projected on you his own insecurities. He doesn't want to be accountable. He doesn't want to tell you the truth. He wants to be a coward. And that's why he's moving on. He don't even want to do his healing work. That's why he with her. Because guess what? She don't even hold him accountable. She just make him feel good. She just stroke his ego. And see, that's why he go over there and be like, oh, it's so peaceful over here. It's peaceful over there because they ain't doing life. They ain't even got no real problems. She's not washing his dirty drawers. She's not picking his socks up off the floor. They over there living in a whole fantasy. And meanwhile, you sit there brokenhearted. Why is what I'm asking you. Okay. Listen, he didn't want to be accountable. He didn't want to have to engage in emotional labor with you. He didn't want to be emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, right? Also, he wanted relief for being seen too clearly, because sometimes men run because they know that you see them, all of them, good, bad, and the ugly. And see, over there, she has this picture perfect view of him. See, she over there living like a Disney princess, and she don't know that she knows the villain in her house. She don't even know, but you know how it is when his temper, when he has a bad temper. You know how it is. You know how it is when he gets depressed and he don't even wash his behind, and you have to encourage him to go shower. You know how it is when his money get funny and his change gets strange, and how he gets angry. You know how it is, but she don't. He don't want to be with a woman that really sees him, that knows him, that can anticipate his moods. He don't want that. So he over there with Snow White, and she really Snow Dumb. Okay. That's why he can post and smile and move on. That's why he all on Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok doing the little dances with her, because she don't know him. She don't know. She don't know him, but you know him, and you know him real well. And despite knowing him, you still accepted him. Why? Right? Listen. He moved on. But he didn't move on because he won. He moved on because he didn't want to engage in self-reflection. He doesn't want to look, like Michael Jackson said, at the man in the mirror. Men who move on quickly repeat the same relationship with a new woman. Different face, same dysfunction. Different face, same dysfunction. Baby, let me tell you something. Some of the men I dated in the past. Whoo, child. I'll be like, ooh, bless the Lord. Bless her, keep her. Keep her mind, Jesus, because he about to take her through that. Take her through that. But he about to take her through that. But Lord, I thank you because you delivered me. You set me free. Turned my life around. Different face, same dysfunction. You try to figure out, you accepted that man. He had 3 baby mamas. Now he done moved on to somebody else. But and you escaped without not having one child. And can I be very honest? You escaped not having one child, and y'all was actively trying to have a baby. I'm trying to tell you, y'all were together for years, actively trying to have a child, and you trying to figure out why you can't have a child. And then, baby, let me go ahead and make the announcement: the next man that you marry, not date, the next man that you marry, because the next one that's coming is going to be the one that you marry. That's going to be the one you're going to have a child with. You thought you was infertile. Meanwhile, the Lord was protecting you. I'm trying to tell you something, but it's hearing me. Woo! I accepted all of that. I accepted this. I accepted that. And he just left me. He's with her. And then some of these raggedy women got the nerve to want to taunt you. Someone please call 911. Listen, I am not above pressing charges. Ain't nobody gonna harass me. So do what you gotta do. All right. Truth number 4. You're hurt because you love authentically, not because you lost. Baby doll, I know it was hard. You loved that man. You loved everything about him. You accepted things that you really shouldn't have. But you gave him a very pure love. And now you are hurt because you gave him the most precious parts of you. And you feel like it wasn't good enough. And that's why he left you versus he made the decision to move on. You didn't lose him. You lost the idea of who you thought he was capable of being. That's why we're not dating potential. We're not dating. You didn't lose the true him. You lost the fantasy of what he said the future would be. He sold you a dream. It was all a dream. But you believed him. You were locked in. You were ready to do the work. You were ready to show up because that was your man. You was going to hold him down. You've held him down. And he left. And that grief is real. You got the right to grieve, right? But don't confuse your depth with his absence of it, okay? See, sometimes the love that you think you feel from a man is really a mirror. So it's like, it was some cartoon I used to watch back in the day to have the mirror you shoot. They would have a superpower, shoot it at it, and it would shoot them back. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Sometimes you feel a deep love for the person and you don't realize you're compensating for them. So he didn't get you something for your birthday. Oh, that's okay. I know that he loves me. Things are hard right now. He tell you he don't celebrate holidays. Let me tell you something. I'm a Christian woman. I've dated Muslim men. They don't celebrate Christmas, right? But they still got me a gift. This man, you make all types of excuses. You loving him in such a way that he's never experienced before in his life. His mama didn't even love him like that, child. And so now you're grieving because you had a deep love. He did not. That's why he's able to move again, because he was not emotionally attached. He started detaching and moving and moving and moving back while the two of you were together. Okay? I want you to know that he didn't move on because you were insignificant. He moved on because intimacy requires maturity and he don't have it. Intimacy requires maturity and he don't have it. He doesn't have it. All right? Truth number 5, if he comes back, it's not because he misses you. I said this before. When men come back after moving on, it's not love, it's access. I remember I dated this man and he had children. I was in my 20s, okay? I'm 37 now. I'm almost 40. I'm 37 now. And the woman, his child's mother, he always gonna come back to me. I said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because at 20, I had enough sense of he gonna keep coming back if you allow him to. That's between y'all two. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If you allow him, if you want to keep a revolving door and he comes back, cool. All right? That's on you. When men come back, again, you have to know it's because the new woman he's with is not taking care of him the way that you do. You know, I made a mistake. You know, Oh, you made a mistake? Okay, well, you're going to have to roll with it. You're going to have to roll with it. Okay? She ain't taking care of you the way that I did. Oh, she don't cook the way you cook. You know, you used to cook every day. You used to do, yeah, I still do that. I still cook every day. I still cook. I still cook. My house is clean. My fridge is full. My gas tank is full because you're not driving my car anymore. Oh, you're in a bind? That ain't none of my business. Oh, you want me to come and help you navigate? No, I ain't got time for that. Life got uncomfortable. Ain't it amazing when his life started falling apart because he done did you wrong, then all of a sudden he want to come back? His ego took a hit. Men return to women they believe are still emotionally available, not women they respect. I remember earlier this year. I remember earlier this year, a man told me, I still love you. No matter what we've been through, you know, I still love you. I said, oh God, I thank you that I'm free of that, because that love right there is not nothing I want. He tried it. He thought that was going to get him in the door. That door is locked. Oh, and we ain't spinning no block. You can't go. You can't come over here. You can't come. You can't come. You can't come. You can't come over here. All right. Listen. The moment you stop asking how he could move on so fast and start asking, why was I the one carrying the emotional weight? You will get your power back. This wasn't about your worth. This was about the two of you being emotionally together and present in the relationship. And he was not present. Listen, if you need help with this, be sure to schedule a coaching call. I also did a video. What did I do? How did I name that? How to date that man without giving him your heart. Now, this has to do with relationship. But if you're like, Cynthia, I really need help in that area, you want to join the membership so you can see that video. This is Heal the New Sexy. My name is Cynthia. I love you so much. Until we talk again.